Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to part 169 of Persona 5 Royal. And in the last episode, Mementos has been completed, and now the remainder of this game is basically going to be a cold wave. As you can see, our hero is literally warming his hands up.
What?
But I think we were supposed to go to Mementos before the cold wave. The cold wave is going to give us a lot of experience points, and by the end of this, everyone will be leveled up to the point that we will be strong enough to take on Maruki. Now, will we be strong enough to take on Lavenza? That is a different story.
Oh, see you later.
So, on that note, we are able to go to the jazz club to get that jazz singer. Might as well. And I'm gonna go and let Makoto be the person to listen to the jazz singer. She's gonna be in for the majority of the palace, so we're gonna be using her. We're also gonna be using Ryuji, but An is staying in the party. With that said,
Hey.
This is kind of the final preparations before we actually go into the palace proper. Well, not really the final preparation. One more thing needs to be put in, primarily because I want to get a move on, and moreover, from here on in, once we get into the palace, nothing but freaking Fafnirs and only three optional monsters to run into. And to be perfectly honest with you, one of them's skippable.
Thanks for coming in.
No, seriously. You don't need to worry about boss fights. Because at the end of the day, you're only trying to infiltrate in order for you to get to Maruki's palace. So, on that note, we're going to make sure that everyone is good and ready for this. Because at the grand scheme of things, even if they are at level 99, I'm going to need the right equipment for them to survive the final boss of the game. So, this will mean I'm gonna be
a little more mature.
Probably coughing up a lot of money.
All right.
And Agnes has gone up a lot of levels in magic. And yeah, you actually get to see Makoto and Ryuji's skill in action. Because let's be honest, folks, those two skills are really, really good. And they're probably all that matters.
By the way.
And plus we got ourselves a question. And thankfully the auto was on because my controller was starting to be stupid again. But I managed to charge it up just a little bit, so that way it will actually react. But the one thing that really pisses me off about the palace we're about to go into for the 5th time, aside from it being the 5th time we visited, the thing that really pisses me off about this palace the most, the backtracking. This palace will force you to backtrack. No matter what you do, it'll force you to backtrack. You will see for yourself once we get there. Now, the answer you're looking for is to friends of friends of friends. That's the answer. So basically, a friend of a friend of a friend, but no friend of ours. No, Johnny Peeps, no! I'm just joking. That was a Sopranos joke, in case you're wondering. Poor Johnny Peeps. He didn't deserve that. And funnily enough, it was Johnny Peeps that literally brought about the end of The Sopranos, let alone the entirety of Tony Soprano's family whatsoever. If Joey Peeps wasn't killed, Tony Soprano would have probably survived. Plain and simple. That's just my assessment. Anyway, now it's time to make one more. Oh, right, we're still in the cold wave. That means there will be no. There will literally be no Chiaya until this cold wave is over. I think this cold wave lasts for the rest of the game, if I'm not mistaken. Which sucks, but at the same time, look at my money count.
Okay.
Look at my money count, ladies and gentlemen. Literally 1 million from me being in Mementos.
Yes.
And I gotta go back for the optional bosses. Not to mention the Mementos missions.
Very well. Let us go.
And I'm gonna tell you right now, I'm gonna try not to use Izanagi no Okami for the Mementos missions. But for this palace, I'm using them. Just to get past the Fafnirs. If I need to, I will. But most likely I'm going to be using Lucifer. Because of his actual default skill. And before anything, yeah, I put Izanagi no Okami in the actual lineup of personas. And I did that because I want to get a move on. Because, like I said, there are some personas that I'm going to use for this mission, for this palace. Like Lucifer, most likely Lucifer. But at the exact same time, I'm switching up to Makoto and Ryuji. So now we can actually start hunting for will seeds.
We're here.
Funnily
So,
enough, the
what's
first
next?
two are not too far behind. Yeah, the first two are not too far away. As soon as we get past the control room, we'll have to discover most of the area, but at the same time, it's a literal three-parter on us beating this palace. Or doing a infiltration route to the palace. It's literally a three-parter. Yes. And then we're gonna have to go back to Mementos in part 169. No, not 169. In 172. And the final battle, as well as the finale, will be in 174. So, or wait, yeah.
Show me your true
Yeah,
form.
now it will be 174, which would be in April. Oh, actually, not really, like
Surprise attack? This is my persona!
close to April, like at least March.
Queen for 2 opponents! She's amazing!
Yeah, we can also send these guys to hell. The best way I know how. Morning Star! Because I don't know what the Copper has.
Ravage them.
Oh, I love Allure of Wisdom. It literally makes this skill go by really. No, let me rephrase that. It'll make the skill spammable. And on top of the fact that I could pretty much gain HP and SP back every single time.
Nothing.
So yeah. That makes things a hell of a lot easier.
Show me your true form.
And moreover, there are files in this palace, in this part of the palace. This is basically clues to what's going to be the answer to the door that is standing between you and progress. By the way, there's 3 of them. Nope, 4 of them actually. Yes. Yeah, it's gonna be a pain in the ass because while this would have been one of the things you need to answer the questions, the thing is you need to watch a video for every single room.
I have something.
That's what I mean by backtracking. It will force you to try to backtrack and go any further to any locked doors or whatnot. and I'm trying to find out if there's any hidden doors. Yeah, there may be some treasure I may end up skipping.
Oh. Okay.
But here's the thing. I'm going to get more treasure from mementos in the next part. No, not the next part. In, I think, part 172. So, yeah.
Joker!
We'll have no choice but to investigate the door in order for us to go any further, because the game's going to make us do that. I'm trying not to be negative.
For real?
I'm trying not to. But again, this palace forces you to backtrack, and it's, again, bloated. Oh god, wait till we reach the final stretch.
Alright,
That shit
let's
is
go.
bloated. And I'm warning you, that is literally 47 minutes. Well, actually, no,
I'll reveal
48
your
and a half
true form.
minutes. And that's because of how the area is. And it's no fault of mine, and you think after 2 or 3 playthroughs I would remember
found a
how to get it
chest.
done correctly.
What do you wanna
But
do,
no,
Joker?
no.
Show me your true form.
It's one of those things where you want to forget
I'll
and you
reveal
realize,
your
oh
true
god, I'm
form.
doing a playthrough of this. How am I supposed to remember this? It's one of those things.
Oh.
I mean, somebody could have done it faster with one hand tied behind their back while using the controllers to play with their toes and things of that nature, or probably banging their woman in the process. But here's the thing. I don't have that type of skill, so please don't bother to try to put this like, I did this on my first try. I mean, it is going to be the first try.
Show
Don't
me your
rage
true
quit
form.
like I did the fight with Tanya and Scorpion. I'm never going to let that down, by the way.
I'll reveal your true form.
But there's just certain times that I kind of had no choice. No, it's not that I didn't have a choice. I did. I just couldn't record it fast enough. I could have paused it, but I couldn't. Because I was just in the midst of the combo, and I'm like, son of a bitch! They won't let me pause! But it's okay. Oh, actually, no, it's not okay. I should have done better. It should have gone a little bit better than that. I'll make that up to you guys. But I'm not redoing Conquest all over. Conquest all over again. No. Because once that's done, that's it.
I'll reveal your
Anywho,
true form.
we just had to kill everything in the way just so we can try to explore here. This is where our first will seed is. And that's what I was looking for, by the way, the first will seed. And it was this place here, and I should have known better. Jump. Yeah, this is kind of the first
Oh,
area
a
where you have to
treasure chest.
jump
Let's
to get
open
the
it.
will seed. And of
Oh,
course, there's a
oh.
treasure here. I think this is a weapon for Goro. No, wait, actually no, this is a weapon for Sumire. Now we're gonna have to jump across, jump here, and jump down. And this will be our first will seed of 3. And ironically, these are the last will seeds of the game, ladies and gentlemen. That is something that is fantastic. We won't have to deal with any more will seeds after this playthrough. That's it. We're done.
So, this is a
Yeah,
will
once we
seed.
get all 3 will seeds, that
It's
is. We only
kinda
got 1
creepy,
out of
huh?
3. So, I just gotta tell you, the last will seed of the game is a pain in the ass. Just change. That's probably the reason why I would be frustrated with this palace, because of the way the will seed is. You can get to, it's a torrential maze to get to 1, an even bigger torrential maze to get to 2, and the last one is a pain in the ass because it's way down the line. Okay, we can't get there yet. We need to watch a video. So, we need to open this door right here, and we need to kill this guy here.
Show me your true form.
And we're at level 99. We're have to change our equipment. Let's change our equipment. Joker will no longer need the expedite ring anymore. I'll put on the Champions Cup, I guess, or something else. Vault Guardian. No. I'll put something else on. If anything, I would, oh, right. Ring of Sorrow. Oh! Oh! That's what that does! Oh yeah, ladies and gentlemen, the Ring of Sorrow will allow you to use Guiding Tendril, which will knock down any and all enemies that are already ambushed.
What's up with this room? The entire palace has been rather bizarre, but this room is rather strange in its own way.
CRT TV, huh? Talk about old school. Look, it's even got a built-in VCR.
Maybe we've got to watch some TV first?
I highly doubt that.
Actually, there's a chance he's right. There appears to be a tape by the VCR.
Well, it appears we don't have any choice but to watch the tape, do we? Of course, it could possibly just be a trap.
Nothing's happening. It's making some strange noises. Could it be broken? Do you think we should try whacking it? Please don't. Oh, it's playing. Stay on guard, everyone.
How are you feeling today, Rumi? Sorry I came empty-handed. I've just been so busy with the research lately. I haven't had the chance to pick up any part-time work. I know. I'll buy you flowers the next time I come. Do you remember that wildflower field we used to go to back in high school? You really loved it there, didn't you? Oh, would you prefer if I brought you some snacks instead? Which should I bring? Sweet or salty? I know you like both, so... Actually, I have some news for you today. So first, I've finished my paper. The other thing is, they caught the culprit. He's in police custody now. You don't need to worry anymore. Of course, that doesn't mean everything's over and done with, but things are going to proceed as they ought to. My cognitive science is the study of people's hearts and how they guide people's views of the world. Everyone comprehends the world in a different way, depending on their cognition. So basically, if one could tap into a person's cognitive world, one would even be able to alter how that person views reality, in every way. That's what my paper's all about. Here I am, going way over your head with this stuff, just like always. But anyway, I've recently met someone who thinks my research could be fruitful. If everything moves forward as planned, they may even fund my work. At that point, I'd be the first professional scientist in the world. My goal is to find a way to stop crime by putting my research into action. Many of the criminals in this world are deluded to the point of seeing everything through a distorted lens. If I could change their cognitions, it would stop them from committing crimes before they even considered them. And if I were to succeed, the things that happened to you would never happen to anyone else again. I want to save you. No, not just you. I want to save the whole world with my cognitive science. Well, at least I know your family would appreciate it. Rumi, it's me. Are you alright? Can you talk?
Family. My family. Dad. Mom? No. Please. Please don't go. Ah!
Rumi. Rumi! It's okay. Calm down.
Give them back! Give me my mom and dad!
You want power?
These migraines are... Damn it! Don't worry, someone's coming to help.
I believe it was most likely a post-traumatic episode. Memories of the incident must have resurfaced due to some sort of stimuli, like certain imagery or phrasing.
Phrasing? I'm so sorry, Rumi. It's all my fault. Deep down, I knew I could end all crime across the world. It still wouldn't bring your family back. What you truly need is to be set free from that horrible tragedy. But how can I do that?
Must seek me.
What was that?
Doctor, please, stop this. I want to forget.
Forget? I wish I could do something to... Oh. But wait. By altering a subject's cognition, by changing their heart, any related trauma is eliminated.
You must seek me.
So, by that logic, all that pain, Rumi's trauma and everyone else's, it can be undone.
Seek me. I am that who manifests thought itself. I shall echo your blasphemous fury with reality, so that we may together change the world. Now, call me forth.
Yes. I'll do it. I don't care who you may be. Lend me your strength. Please, help me save Rumi's life. What was that? Rumi, are you okay?
Who are you?
Rumi, it's me!
I'm really sorry, but I don't know who you are.
Rumi, what do you mean?
I've just gone through surgery. Ever since I was born, I've been unwell. I lost my parents when I was young, so I live with my grandparents in the countryside now.
When you were... young? You can't. It's me, Rumi. Don't you remember me?
I really am sorry, but I have no idea what you're talking about. Well, I'm going to be discharged from here pretty soon, now that I've finished my last round of surgery. I can't wait to see my grandparents again, and show them how well I've recovered.
This is... were her memories actually revised? Wait, was that voice really...
Are you alright?
That's absurd. How could something like... Oh, I mean, it's nothing. I'm just glad you're doing better now. She remembers nothing of the incident. So, for Rumi...
By the way, what are you doing in my room? How do you know my name?
Oh, well, I'm, sorry. I mistook you for someone else.
Another person?
Yeah. My girlfriend's name is Rumi too.
Really? That's so nice to hear.
Yeah.
Huh?
Looks like I really messed up finding the right room. I really am sorry to disturb you.
So I know this might sound odd, but if you'd like to meet again sometime...
Thank you for the offer, but... I'm sorry. I'm going to be getting busier than ever soon, so I don't believe we'll be meeting again.
Really? But what about your girlfriend?
She's... passed away. That's why I won't be coming here anymore.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
I hope you feel better soon. And I know the people who care about you wish the same.
That was... Dr. Maruki, right?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was.
Based on what we've seen, We can surmise that Dr. Maruki's memory was somehow on that videotape.
The way that woman was acting at the end, that's just how it went for me, too. So he rewrote her cognition.
Considering what he was saying in the video, that might have been the moment he first awakened to his ability.
Could Dr. Maruki possibly have wanted us to watch this memory?
I don't think that's the case. It's possible that this is just an old memory he tried to bury in his unconscious mind.
Still, if this actually occurred, there's no mistaking it for a trivial memory. This is clearly important to Maruki.
Whether for good or bad, it appears that this incident is what led Dr. Maruki to his current mission.
You're right.
Yeah, this game literally makes you go through his backstory just to complete the palace. To question Maruki's morality. Well, there's no greater evil than cowardice, I suppose. I think that means he's not morally gray. So, on that note, before we go, we have to use the answer we just found, which is his lover. You answer anyway else, you're gonna end up getting a security warning, by the way. Oh, let me rephrase that. It's a raise in security. And you end up having to fight an entity. Otherwise, you get the right answer, the lock will break. No, seriously.
I can feel it.
Wrong answers will actually get you into fights. By the way, if you turn to the left, you get a map to the rest of the palace, save for one particular area near the end of the palace, which does not have a map. Just thought I'd point that out. It's one of those discover your own way maps. And yeah. That is unfortunately going to be in part 171. But nonetheless, ladies and gentlemen, we're just in the meat and potatoes of this palace, because we still got to get the green and blue will seed. Well, the blue will seed is going to be near the end. The green is literally in the next room. No, I'm not joking. It's literally in the next room, but we have to circumvent a few things. So, on that note, we just need to open this here and go straight down the road. Because I do believe that door opens up from another side, and we have to go this way anyway to open that door. And for the record, that door specifically... Oh, right, this is actually a save room. But that door specifically leads to the second floor of that area, I think. But even then, you don't even need to worry about it, because yeah, that's going to be a dead end. And by the way, that room that we were about to go to, blocked. That's why I went this way instead. You have to open it up from another way. So, yeah. Let's run up on him. Boom! Insta kill. Seriously, by the time we're done, everybody's gonna be maxed out. Plain and simple. If anything, by the time we get to the memento again, the expedite ring on everybody else and try to go after the hunts. But moreover, get the optional fights as well. So with that said, we have to open this door. And by the way, the way to open that door was in the back end. This one is one of those rooms where you're gonna have to circumvent your way to get to the green will seed.
Yes.
It is a pain in the ass indeed. Well, we'll have to circumvent. I'm going to grab this. I'm going to have to go this way, yes. And be careful, you don't want to run into any more enemies.
I can feel it.
There's a...
But if you do, I mean, yeah, it's gonna make time even longer, and you may end up running into Fafnir, but at the exact same time, you're just gonna gain level for everybody. Thanks to the fact that Mishima's Confidant rank ability makes sure that the back row gets leveled up as well. So even if you get everyone else at level 99 into the party, yeah, as you can see, everybody is leveling up thanks to Mishima.
Show me your true form!
It's just ridiculous. Just about everybody except for Sumeri and, actually no, even Sumeri and, Akechi are in the 90s now. So, yeah.
Oh, okay.
We're on the floor where there's a will seed right here. We can't get to it. That's the way to open it up. So we'll have to get higher, and in order for to do that, we'll have to circumvent the floor, this floor right here actually, and go up a little higher, and drop down and get through to the video room. I know, it's a lot of shit, a lot of things we have to do. Get out of here. A lot of things I don't have time to be dealing with.
Doesn't look like you can go for a use my persona.
And by the way, those enemies actually are weak to light.
Out of our way!
Persona!
Yeah, screw it. Hit them all with the ice. Hit them all with ice. Wow.
Joker took one out.
Cold Wave definitely works.
Joker took one out.
We're just gonna hit that technical, and we're done here.
Now, skill continue.
I think I got those two personas, but it doesn't matter. If not, I'll probably get enough money to fuse them all long before I leave.
That was an easy battle.
Oh, I ended up getting caught. Oh, now you're gonna see Maruki's ability.
Surprise attack? Persona!
Well, not for me anyway.
No holds barred.
No, actually, you're gonna see Maruki's ability from me. Guiding Tendrils. This will pretty much make any enemy caught in an ambush immediately knocked down.
Joker, that was awesome!
Just stay there!
This does not work on bosses, so bear that in mind.
They're done for!
And there you go. This only works on weaker enemies. Since Joker's at level 99, everyone's a weaker enemy. And I had to take a good look at the enemy charts on my notebook, and it turns out everybody's between 70 and 87. So even then, we kind of had no choice but to investigate this door, unfortunately. That's why we walked up to it. But even then, we are still, I would say,
yes,
higher than all the enemies here. Especially since they're close to 90. And by the way, we came to this side to climb up this ladder here. Or actually go in this room right here and look at a video. Kinda don't have a choice in this matter. So with that said, we're gonna go on ahead and watch this video and eventually get the will seed.
Damn it! Just hearing it from you's pissing me off. You've come so far. What problem could they possibly have now?
I tried negotiating in person with the professor and the investors, but they simply wouldn't listen. Due to the lack of concrete evidence, all further research and funding in the field of cognitive science will cease. They told me it's already over and done with. But why now, of all times? When they first saw my paper, they were positively beaming with excitement.
In the research lab in Odaiba? They're not going through with that anymore?
Yep. Damn it. To hell with their concrete evidence. How are we supposed to get any evidence if we can't perform the research first? If we can change the cognition of trauma victims, their suffering can be eliminated. Who knows how many people could be saved with this research? How much more obvious could its benefits be?
So,
Do you really think the lack of evidence is the reason they shut it all down?
It makes absolutely no sense to me. After all the time and money spent, to just cut off my research because it wasn't all proven sound immediately. Even if that was the result of some kind of conspiracy, what could I do about it? It's not like I have any proof.
I see. So, what are you gonna do now? Sponsors have backed out, so I doubt the college is gonna let you keep using their labs.
I'm done with that college. They have nothing for me at this point. I'll look for work elsewhere while I keep fleshing out that research paper. Eventually I'll prove the existence of the cognitive world. Once I've done that, no one will be able to complain. Rumi, I swear I'm going to do it. I have the power now. It cost me my life with you. So I'm going to rescue everyone from their pain. I don't care how long it takes me. It's going to happen.
So that was another of Dr. Maruki's memories?
Yes, I believe so. Seemed to be a much more recent memory than the first one we saw, though. His research was cut off.
So after the incident with his girlfriend, he progressed in his research to harness cognitive science as a healing practice. However, his research was shut down, and his career along with it. All he had left was his resolve to prove his research valid, then use it to save people. That seems to be the message delivered by the videos we found.
It must have been his dream, to use his research to save people here.
If that sounds good to you, would you prefer we just turn around and go home?
That isn't an option.
Yeah, what she says. If anything, we've got to pull out all the stops to win this one.
Well, the vote was unanimous.
Alright, as we see again, Maruki drinking his sorrows away, and moreover, he is just sad that his research wasn't bearing any fruit. But hold on, we're not done yet. We gotta go back up. We gotta go back up. Well, there is an undiscovered area, but I'm not worried about that. That leads to a treasure chest. We were already here, so we're gonna have to go right back to that room that we were in. And that will actually lead us to the Will Seed, because there's a broken glass area right around here.
That shadow's bad news.
I don't want to run into enemies.
Chests? I'll reveal your true form.
There we go.
Show me your true form.
You. Oh, we got some people leveling up too. Let's grab this chest.
Oh!
Alright. What's in here? It is... Oh, some clothes. Okay, that works. Oh, right. This is where we need to find the... Hold on, give me a second. There we go. This will lead us to our Will Seed. We just gotta go right over here. Okay.
I'll reveal your true
Kill
form.
this guy quickly, and please don't let it be a Fafnir. Oh, thank God.
Now's our persona! Beat him up!
Yeah, let's just go on ahead and just kill it. Kill it dead.
This is our best
Hit it
shot.
with the technical. Now let's use the on pass and switch it over to on. Thankfully, we don't have to worry about Rat. That would be really terrible if they had that. I would be pissed if Rat came back after two palaces that had that. It's not really this isn't really testing your skills, but technical skills really do help, especially when you do get to jump on enemies. Alright, so we need to open this door right here. Wait, was that an enemy? Ah, I'm not worried about it. This is what I'm worried about. And boom! Let's jump down here.
one of his will...
Open this door right here. And there's our second will seed. The third will seed is literally longer than everything else, which sadly again will not be appearing until part 171. This 170
That's
has
our
its
second
own
will
problems.
seed. This is going rather
We'll
well.
cross that bridge when we get there. But for now, we're gonna end it right here. I'll see you all in the next episode of Persona 5 Royal as we go through the second part of our 5th visit in Maruki's palace. This is RPMan985. Peace out and take care as I go through this bloated dungeon. Good grief.